season rolls on. These two teams try to finish on the right note in the Music City Bowl. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Crimson Tide head coach has let me know pregame. He has a very interesting game plan here today. Their wide receiver, coming off that Heisman Trophy win, still wants to be on the field for his teammates. This is an opportunity to continue to show people what he's capable of. So I have a lot of pride, and I'm going to show them why I'm the Heisman Trophy winner with my performance in this bowl game here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go play action with Russell. Still looking. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
You've got to do a better job with your decision-making at quarterback. I love the individual effort, escaping when things break down. Now you're trying to find someone open downfield on the scramble drill, but no one's there. Just throw it away. Take the incompletion, live to play another day. But now, because you ran out of bounds, you've lost 3 yards.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking for a crease. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Calls his own number. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Fires downfield. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, and now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Levin. They're all over it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Quarterback will keep it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Needs it. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
From the gun, the ground game. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Keelan Russell escapes the pressure to his right. QB got it himself. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that 1st down marker is. Great job going to get that 1st down. New set of downs.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Russell. Stepping to the right. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Moves the pocket. It's Russell. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Right side, it's Berry. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Making his first move. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Got some green grass. There he goes. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Extending the play. He throws one to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff, Caden Durham. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout. Comes down, it's Harris. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Makes a connection. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. Makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, LSU!
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Deep in the end zone, it's Rodgers. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. side, ready to roll on offense. Throwing Russell. Shoots it to the left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And this play takes a little bit of time to develop. When you're running a wheel, you get the matchup you want. This offense identifies it. They see it right away. Good protection up front. And the running back turns into a wide receiver, makes the play. But I think they found the matchup they wanted, and they went right after it.
Give to the back. Sweet cut there. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Hits the hole. It's Riley. Alabama will get the first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keelan Russell. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Back to throw, it's Russell. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Gonna run it, it's Berry. They'll give him 4 on the pickup, it's 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, gonna throw it. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Coming out with it, it's Rodgers. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Russell. Left side is Rodgers. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short.
Hey, kill it. 214 close. 214 close. Bridge. Icy. Bender.
Sets his feet. It's Mack. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good, and you got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Mack from the gun on third down. Moving out to the right. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful.
Oh, he's not punting. He's going to throw. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Running the red zone. It's Durham. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Snags it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
Right side, it's Green. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, third down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You can have the perfect play call on, and he's still picking up the first.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Throwing Mack. Lets it fly on the move. He's got it along the sideline. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. DBs will try to keep everything in front.
Bingo, Ruben, bingo, Ruben.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Keeps it himself and gets to first. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Throwing Russell. Takes the easy one to the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Alabama quickly back to the line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense.
Trying to beat the D deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Quarterback keeps it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
I absolutely love the call. If you don't get it, Field position isn't horrible anyways. You never know how many yards you're going to get for a punt regardless.
And defense can rise up and make a stop from there. You're not really putting them in a terrible situation.
No, and you're already coordinating with your defense. Like, listen, if we don't get this, let's go. We're going to be ready to rock and roll, set up on the field, but you didn't have to worry about it because the offense, listen, offenses are going for it in these situations more and more in college football.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? Nice move to keep running. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Keelan Russell rolls right, fires on the move, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown tie. Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Out wide left, it's Watkins. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Here's a give to Durham. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll try the right side. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Give to the running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Russell. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Russell will throw for it on fourth. Fires to the right. At the 40, there he goes. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Got a man. It's Rodgers. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Throwing Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, a lot of space. The 10. And he scores!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They want to run this quarterback.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The corners are walked up tight. See some running room. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. These corners backing off a bit. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off and another empty drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Final play before the end of the quarter. handoff, Caden Durham. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Berry. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. Here comes that Alabama offense. Complete to start this drive. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Unleashes one. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Levin. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Oh, the attempt is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. First play of this drive. The screen, he can go. Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Sends it back in motion. really get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rivers. The throw. In traffic, it's Rodgers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the deep...
He caught it! Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. The give on the counter.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. Just smothered on the play.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it with Caden Durham. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And it's picked off right at the goal line. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Just going to keep it after the snap. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Wants to throw. It's Rivers. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Mack to throw for it on 4th. He wants a big play here late. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They were all over it.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. To the air. It's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy.